Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome to your streaming home for Wethersfield High School soccer tonight. Live from Catone, it's round 2 of the CIAC Class L Boys Soccer Tournament as the 10th seeded Eagles play host to the number 26 seed Masuk Panthers. Let's jump right in and take a look at how these two teams got to this point. For Masuk, it was a bit of a bumpy ride through a very tough Southwest Conference that is headlined by undefeated Bethel, the top seed in this Class L bracket. Masuk finished 9th in the SWC, just missing out on the conference tournament, giving them a full 2 weeks to prepare for states. In the first round on Friday, the Panthers hit the road and avenged one of their regular season losses, knocking off 7-seed Abbott Tech 1-0 on a goal from senior captain Cole Rigby. On the other side of the pitch, Wethersfield advanced to the CCC postseason tournament, but the Eagles came up on the short end of a 1-0 decision against Berlin in the quarterfinals. That sent Wethersfield into Friday's first-round matchup here against Cheney Tech on a 2-game skid that raised some questions about the offense. Coach Rob Yakum's squad, though, would answer those questions in a big way. And to take us through the highlights from Friday night, let's bring in producer, director, analyst Tom McCarter.
Thanks, Dave. And one of the things that was obvious right away was the soccer IQ of Wethersfield. Right off the bat, a couple of minutes in, harmless little play here, trying to chip it to Tariq Aliadzik, and it goes out of bounds. But keep your eye on Camden Sharkovich. As Cheney sets up for the goal kick, he looks over his right shoulder, and look at him moving before the ball is even kicked. He's going to be full speed. He looks and sees that Cheney is not ready for it. They still don't break from the play. He intercepts it, puts it in the open net. What a play by Camden Sharkovich to get the Eagles out 1-0 early. And then a few minutes later, Tariq Aliadzik on the ball. He's going to draw a foul, as he always does. He's great at drawing contact, going down, setting it up. But look at him here. He sets the ball up, and he's going to give a little glance to the referee. Did not ask for 10 yards. But now look, he picks his head up, and he sees the goalie's on the post setting up the wall. The wall is not very organized. Number 8 has his back to the play, so he steps back, puts it in. Legal goal. Great heads-up play by Aliadzik. His 12th of the year, puts the Eagles up 2-0.
And the Eagles would continue the offensive onslaught from there. We'll just now get ready for this one. So it is second round action tonight, Class L Boys Soccer Tournament, Masuk here. And we'll take a look at some of the other action from Friday night, the other goals beyond those first two.
Yeah, as you look at the captain's meeting, looks like we got another 60 seconds or so before kickoff and introductions. Look at this, off the corner kick, Tariq Aliadzik to Ali Pedno. Watch this little fist pump from Pedno. It's a big deal to score a playoff goal and kind of get the monkey off the back and really start to feel in the groove. And then with the Eagles up 3-0, Gabriel Leperrier, this legitimately was the first touch he had all game. Perfect cross into the box. Aliadzik reads the play so well, gets in, gets a header. That's his second of the game, 13th of the season. And, you know, Dave, we'd said it a couple times throughout the season. If Coach Yakum could sprinkle confidence into one player on the team, it would be Fabi Bello. And this is with the score 4-0 or so, but look at these moves. The best individual effort we've seen on a goal all season long. Beats a number of defenders. And look at the reaction of his teammates here. Leperrier, Max Tenney, all of them. So happy for him. You know, he's in the starting lineup, as we're going to see in a couple of minutes. And I know Coach Yakum is really hoping that this can carry over that confidence that he had on that play. And then with the score 5-0, Leperrier serves one in the box. Welchel, he gets his first goal of the season. Again, it's a big deal to score playoff goals, whether it's with your face or your chest or your shoulder, whatever it is. And then late in the game, Ashvin Maharaj is also going to get his first of the season. Xander Hong, nice little hesitation, down to the touchline, plays it across, and Maharaj gets a little piece of it. We initially called it Xander Hong's goal, and when we announced it, we heard Leo Naharo yell up to us, it was number 10 during play. And that's how the Eagles win it, 7-0 in the first round.
And not only Naharo yelling to us from the pitch, but also right here in the press box, our very own Luke Kraut getting phone calls with direct access. And speaking of Luke Kraut, we've got the stage set. We are ready. The voice of the Eagles is going to take things over from here and walk us through all the pregame announcements.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wethersfield High School for the second round of the CIAC Class L State Tournament, playing between the visiting Masuk Panthers. and your Wethersfield Eagles. This game is being conducted under the direction of Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Mike Maltese, and Principal, Mrs. Siobhan O'Connor. Sports medicine services are provided by Hartford Healthcare. It is the hope of the high school administration, game officials, coaches, and players that the spectators will enjoy the contest in the spirit of good sportsmanship. Please note that the use of profanity and inappropriate behavior will not be tolerated at any student center events. We, the students, athletes, and staff of Wethersfield High School, are proud of our school and want to extend a warm welcome to our guests from Masuk. And now the starting lineups. First, the visiting Panthers from Masuk. Starting in goal, number 1, Connor Kellenbach. Number 10, Cole Rigby. Number 15, Tommy Warner. Number 11, Kevin Caron. Number 22, Nicholas Rodriguez. Number 6, Mateo Icono. Number 8, Cash Dewey. Number 14, John Paul Laverderas. Number 3, Joaquin Joka Torre. Number 24, Sam Giampi. And number 20, Ryan Panella. And now, the starting lineup for your Wethersfield Eagles. Number 12, Oliver Pedno. Number 17, Julian Coulier. Number 19, Camden Sharkovich. Number 2, Xander Hong. Number 4, Ramo Amatovic. Number 5, Leo Naharo. Number 7, Tariq Alahadze. Number 9, Fabi Bello. Number 10, Ashvin Maharaj. Number 11, John Fraga. And your starting goalie, number 1, Nate Morris. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
For playoff soccer round 2 of the CIAC Class L Boys Soccer Tournament, number 10 Wethersfield plays host to number 26 Masuk. And we heard the announcements, Tom, and we'll take a quick look at the Wethersfield formation. A similar look to what we've seen in other games.
Yeah, really the only difference between the Cheney Tech first round game is Fabi Bello is in. We showed that great goal that he scored, and Coach Yakum rewarding him with that confidence, hoping to see a little bit more of that today. Formation 3-5-2. It worked in the first round. Let's hope it works in the second.
And we talked a bit about how Masuk got here. We looked at Wethersfield's highlights from Friday night. Let's take a look at the side-by-side, the tail of the tape on these two teams, how they stack up on the season.
Yeah, you know, it's tough. This is a graphic that lasts the whole season, so you can look at the record and say, oh, Wethersfield's got a huge advantage. They've scored more goals. They've allowed fewer. You know, but take a look at that bottom stat. Wethersfield winless when allowing more than one goal. And in the last 10 games, Masuk has scored 1 or 0 goals 8 times. So I've got this one as 1-1 late, headed into overtime, and we'll see what happens after that.
All right, you heard it here first. We are not going to have a match of the 7-goal output from Friday night for Wethersfield. Should be a much lower scoring one. Should be a solid contest. Masuk has played tough competition all year as part of the Southwest Conference. They've been on the road now for 2 straight games in this tournament. That first road victory avenged an earlier season loss to Abbott Tech. So the Panthers are here. They are led by their senior captain, forward Cole Rigby, number 10. He had the goal for them in that 1-0 decision at Abbott Tech. Wethersfield, as we saw, great night from Tariq Alihadzik. He is definitely going to be a key for the Eagles offense in terms of not just his scoring output, but moving the ball, distributing. Wethersfield looks to keep Masuk off the scoreboard. Nate Morris gives a clap in net. So the Eagles return to the field in the black kits that they first wore for the Rocky Hill game here at Catone. They brought them back for the first round of the playoffs. They're 2-0 so far in this particular kit, so we'll see how it extends for tonight. Masuk, meanwhile, the Panthers in their road whites with the red lettering. They will move left to right here in this first half. Wethersfield going to be going right to left, and we are underway. Ball moved quickly forward by Masuk. The Panthers play ahead. Wethersfield now with Alihadzik and the ball down the near side. Moving past number 22, Nick Rodriguez, in toward the middle of the field. Fraga gets to it for Wethersfield, but good defensive effort there from number 6. He's got a chance. It's a cross. A little too far in was Sharkovich maybe on the chance. He was right on the post. Not able to make the connection were the Eagles, but an early chance and a good sign for this offense that looks to keep putting some numbers on the scoreboard. Masuk will take the throw near side in their backfield. Going to back it up a few steps, so the official's already on that one. We've seen that several times throughout the season, both girls and boys action. Nice header by Pedno off the throw. Alihadzik makes a turn. Fraga chases. Out of there comes Rigby. Knocks Naharro off the ball. It's going to draw a whistle, so this is an early free kick opportunity for the Eagles.
Yeah, and all season long, one of the most dangerous places the Eagles have been is on free kicks and corner kicks. Looks like Alihadzik and Naharro having a discussion over who's going to play the ball here.
The official was giving Naharro a bit of an eye. Not sure what that was about. Maybe a comment as he got up, or just the official making sure he's okay. Not sure, but we got a free kick coming. Tariq Alihadzik for Wethersfield. Ball is about the 23-yard line. Here comes the right-footed kick in toward the goal. Across, and Ramo Amatovic got a head on the ball, but not able to direct it on net. We may take a second look.
Yeah, you're not going to get a better ball service than that from Alihadzik. Plays it over the top. Amatovic has a good look on this back post. Gets his head on it. Just pushes it wide.
Masuk looks to play out of the back. Wethersfield going to take control. Xander Hong, center circle. Popped ahead there by Masuk. Amatovic gets it now. Pedno surrounded by white jerseys, and that's going to go off Kevin Carey on number 11. Far side we go. Hong, right-footed ball forward, looking for Alihadzik. Got a foot on it. Has to get around one defender, and that's cleared there by Masuk. Ball goes toward the side, still inbounds. Deflected by Alihadzik. Good pressure there, but it's going to lead to a throw deep in the backfield for the Panthers. And Tom, just noticing here, we do have a 3-person officiating crew.
We'll take that. I think everybody will take that.
We will definitely take that.
No one's going to argue about that.
Center ref and 2 ARs watching the sideline. And in comes the ball. Pedno's going to step to it for Wethersfield. Nice play and a good toe tap. Actually a sole tap off the bottom of the foot. Fraga battles 2 defenders. Taps it ahead, looking for Fabi Bello. Not going to make the connection. It goes over the sideline. Throw coming here as we're just about 3 minutes in. 37:02 to go first half. Scoreless game. At stake, a trip to the Class L quarterfinals. Naharo left foots it. Gets past Fraga. Ali Hodzik with the ball. Sharkovich has a chance inside the 18. Lays one in. There's a save. Nice job from Connor Kellenbach. Makes the diving save. Senior keeper. One of the captains for this Masuk team.
Naharo, a little pass. Fraga with a dummy. And look at that pass from Ali Hodzik. Slides it behind. Camden Sharkovich doesn't get all of his foot on it. Easy save for Kellenbach.
So Connor Kellenbach in the pink kit tonight, manning the net for the Panthers of Masuk. Again, he is one of the captains, along with Rigby up front and Tommy Warner on the back line. Wethersfield has dominated possession so far. Really, the ball's only moved into the Masuk offensive half once, and that was really off the opening kick. Wethersfield trying to turn something in. We got a corner kick. It's going to come. Here's the ball played all the way through. Headed there by Amatovic, and it goes over the goal. So another good service. Gets right to the forehead of Amatovic. If that continues, you have to think one of those is going to find the back of the net.
I think the first one was a great service. This one, Amatovic, yes, it did find his head, but he's backing up. He's not going to be able to get any power behind that one. So I think Wethersfield wants to have that one a little bit more of a line drive, land a little bit sooner.
That's an excellent point. Want to be coming more toward the net so you can direct it. Step by Hong as he flies into the air, gets it ahead to Fraga. He tries to make the turn, but he's challenged there by Rigby. Nicely done for the Masuk captain. I'm sorry, that was number 15. That's Tommy Warner, also one of the captains. Here comes Wethersfield, though, trying to play ahead. Sharkovich had an angle in the middle, intercepted and deflected. But here's a ball played by Pedno. It's going to go right into the arms of Kellenbach in net. So Wethersfield, 5 minutes in, looking like they want more in terms of the offense. Last 2 games of the season, the regular season finale and then the CCC quarterfinal game, Eagles only scored 1 goal in those 2. Erupted for 7 in the first round against Cheney Tech. That's going to be offsides. Should be a flag up on this near side.
But good play by Couillet. Won the ball in the backfield, had the confidence to take it up that sideline, play it through. But the back line for Masuk was organized. They stepped up, and Wethersfield was a good 5 yards off.
So opposite this game is the second round game going on right now between defending Class L champion and number 2 seed East Lyme. They are hosting Brookfield. Brookfield, the team that knocked Wethersfield out of last year's playoffs, the CIAC Class L tournament. That last year in Brookfield was a second round game. This is a second round game that, thanks to Masuk scoring the upset, is here at Catone this year. That kept the Eagles from having to travel as they would have if Abbott Tech had been able to come out the winner. We've got 33:48 to go here in the first half.
Could
Eagles
be an opportunity
trying to turn
here.
the ball the other way, and nice step there at the last second. Masuk now in the offensive half. Pedno challenges, but Masuk still moving forward. Good step from Couillet. Ball laid down the far side, outside the 18. Couillet gets settled, puts the pressure on. Good touch and go soccer from Masuk.
Early on, number 8, Cash Dewey, looks like the player that they try to feed in the middle of the field so he can create offense.
Here's one moving toward the goal, deflected there by Hong. Here comes Fabi Bello now. Pulls it up, nice pressure from behind. Good job from Kevin Carrion, but here comes Wethersfield, still moving down the field. Ali Hodzik, near side, approaching the outside of the 18, dances with the ball. One-on-one battle there with Nick Rodriguez. Down go both players over the inline.
The ref got a good view of that one. You know, if you were from our vantage point, you would think that Ali Hodzik got taken down, but you could see the ref give a little shirt grab. Tariq knew that he was well defended, didn't have position, pulled the player down on top of him trying to get a call.
So 32:45 to go here in the first half. Scoreless game. Masuk and White going left to right, trying to move it in the offensive half, but there's Ali Pedno's. Wethersfield Again, in these special black kits, the black jerseys with the blue lettering and white trim, white shorts, black socks. Wethersfield has had this particular arrangement for now the third game. As that ball's played forward.
Sharkovich is going to get there.
He's going to get there. Can he beat the keeper, Kellenbach, with a nice job at the last second? It looked like that might be a collision, or Sharkovich might have gotten to it first, but Kellenbach calmly scoops it up. Here comes Masuk now trying to go the other way. Coulier is going to get to that and send it over the side.
And Masuk plays very, very quickly. You know, we've, on a couple of the plays where we've showed replays, the ball's nearly midfield by the time we get a chance to wipe out of it. So they're looking to play quickly and get the ball up the field in a hurry.
Panthers going to keep our technical director, Tom McCarter, on his toes tonight. We've got a good one here, folks. It is second round action. Class L boys soccer tournament, 31:45 to go, first half, scoreless game. Wethersfield has had more of the possession to this point in their offensive half, but nothing doing for the Eagles in terms of finding the back of the net, as now Wethersfield plays out of the back. Morris to Coulier, now to Amatovic in the center of the field. Got plenty of space to move. Going to load up the right foot, looking for Bello. He's onside, making the run, but that's going to get again to Kellenbach. He is well off his line near the top of the 18 on a lot of these plays that are coming his way.
Yeah, well, if he's watched our videos, then he's going to know that they like to play it over the top, and that's why he's out so far. Wethersfield's got to play it a little bit more towards the corner. You could see that he hesitated there before he came out to get it, but seeing how it was right down the middle is an easy call for him.
And as you talked about, we try to get in a point here, and Masuk is already moving down the field the other way. They do play quickly, try to move the ball ahead. Nice flick off the head of number 24, Sam Giampi on that one. Into play we come now. Masuk. Ball turn. That's going to be deflected. Morris will get to that and keep it inbounds. Nice turn by Kevin Carey on there. He tried to send one toward the goal.
Yeah, and it was a pretty subtle deflection by, I think it was Pedno, so smart play by Morris to come out. Had he let that one go, it's going to be a corner kick.
Ball sent down the side, looking for Sharkovich. Up front are the Eagles. Played out of there by Jocatore, number 3 for Masuk.
And one of the things we've seen Wethersfield play a few long balls over the top. While sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. One of the things that Coach Jakob made a point to us in the middle of the season was he wants his center mids, Pedno, Nahato, Fraga, to be those guys that receive the pass and not have to play the long balls as often.
Ball headed there by Torre. Masuk tries to maintain control, far side in front of the Eagles bench. Back and forth. Nice step from Pedno. Here comes Fraga through the center circle. Tries to lay it off. He does make the connection to Fabi Bello. This is Ali Hadzik now. Near side. Looks for Bello on the return. Nice idea, but just a little bit out in front.
And Bello never broke his stride. He was going as fast as he could. Ali Hadzik just played it a little too strong, and it got away on the turf.
And while we have a second, we want to thank our camera operator tonight, Michael LaPerriere, bringing all the action to you, making the replays even better as Wethersfield's going to win the throw. We're just over 10.5 in, 29:20 to go here first half. We are joined, as I can't say always, but we always like it when Luke Crown is here with us in the press box to make all the announcements, handle the scoreboard and clock duties. Ashwin Maharaj with a left-footed ball is going to find Ali Hadzik battling one-on-one outside the 18. In the 18 now, left foot's it toward the middle of the field. That's a nice ball laid off. Xander Hong steps to it, cleared there by Masuk along the back line, turning Wethersfield away on that one.
Yeah, great ball from Ali Hadzik. Unfortunate that Wethersfield didn't have a play there, but if he can get deep like that and cut it back to the top of the box, they're going to get a couple of chances.
So here comes Masuk. Ball played forward. Maharaj going to let it go all the way back to Morris. He will let it come inside the penalty area so he can scoop it up. Wethersfield will find the shape now. Morris will kick it out of the back.
Wethersfield has had the possession so far. Not a whole lot of great chances. Masuk, not really great chances either, but where I would be really careful is if they get a corner kick or a free kick anywhere around the goal. As quickly as they move, they could catch you off guard like we saw in the pregame show.
And as we talked about in the pregame, that ball gets ahead. Camden Sharkovich, look at Kellenbach come all the way out to boot it. He was a good 5 yards outside of the goalie area there, the 18. Two players go down. Looks like might have been
Dewey and
Pedno. Ball booted ahead by Coulier.
Oh, he's out of the box.
He's out of the box still. Can Sharkovich get to it and put one on net? He does. Sends it toward the goal. It is on top of the goal. deceived us a bit, but it did not go into the back, and then it goes on top. We'll take a second look.
Yeah, look, Kellenbach is out of the box. He's been really aggressive, as we talked about. Sharkovich, great heads-up play. Man, just missed it by a foot there, landing on top of the netting. That would have been a great one for Camden to get early.
Yeah, it would have been eerily similar to the start we had here on Friday night. As you showed the play pregame, he stepped in, intercepted a pass, and sent just a rocket into that upper right corner to get the scoring started Friday night against Cheney Tech. Here's a ball played ahead, looking for Sharkovich ahead up front, but Wethersfield not able to make the connection. Ball rolls in front of the Masuk bench. Into the offensive half they come. Panthers dancing with the ball at the midline. Good pressure by Pedno. Played forward, and what do we got?
Hit the ref.
Hit the ref. So that's going to be just a free kick, huh?
Well, it's going to be like essentially a drop ball. I think they're able to just play it from there.
And we're going to bring it back and do it all over again. We got 26-41 to go here in the first half. Scoreless game. We drop it. We do it over, and here come the Masuk Panthers. Down the left side, just outside the 18. Ball played in. Looks like Kuye may have deflected.
Yeah, going to be a corner kick.
It is going to be a corner as it went over the end line. 26-25 to go. First real threatening opportunity for Masuk off the set piece.
Yeah, and if they're going to catch Wethersfield off guard, it's going to be potentially on a play like this. Let's see if they got something cooking up their sleeve.
So Dewey is at the top of the arc. Naharo there to mark him. All the rest of the action over toward the far post. Now moving in more near post. Ball comes across, headed there by Masuk. Wethersfield able to clear and escape. Here comes Fabi Bello down the near side, popping it ahead. Good interception and takeaway by Mateo Iacono. That's Dewey now with the ball, number 8. Moving across the field, chased by Naharo. Look at the hustle there. He's going to get to it. Oh, and almost got the interception, but holds up the initial attack. Masuk still with possession far side. They go down that far sideline. Xander Hong got a piece of the ball. Naharo now to Pedno. Chips it toward the midline, but Masuk going to step that, but it goes over behind the Eagles bench and Coach Yakum, and it'll be a throw. And we've got some subs into the game.
Now entering the game for the Eagles, number 18, Ahmed El-Bashir, and number 21, Damian Sardo.
So Wethersfield mixes up the formation a bit. 2 subs into the game. Sardo here on the left side. Ahmed El-Bashir looks like moves in to, we got to find out where he is on the field. Headed there in the back by number 22, Nick Rodriguez along the back line. He is a junior for this Masuk team. That'll win a throw for the Panthers, 24:53 to go. First half of a scoreless game. It's one where the first team to find the back of the net may have the advantage. Promises to be a low-scoring affair based on these two defenses. Sardo now, as Wethersfield moves on the attack. He looked like he wanted to pull that up, and the ball just got away. Naharo takes control. Maharaj now settles. Plays into the backfield to Amatovic. Switching fields are the Eagles. Across to Kuye. Going to cross the midline. Sends it ahead now. Looking for Fraga up front. Collision there. Good defensive pressure by number 15, Tommy Warner, but that's going to win a free kick for Wethersfield.
Yeah, a little bit of a late whistle, but we'll take it. And Wethersfield gets their second chance from a play, from a spot on the field, just like we had on the first one. Ali Hadzik played a perfect ball to Amatovic back post, and Amatovic wasn't able to redirect it onto the net. I don't really see them veering from that plan, as it works pretty well, and Amatovic does a good job of climbing the ladder and getting his head on those balls.
So Amatovic and Pedno and Kuye all up. You have to figure all of them are going to be running in toward the net on this kick.
And height-wise, Amatovic may have met his match with Nick Rodriguez there.
Ball's going all the way through. Amatovic had a chance, but it looks like it just skimmed off his forehead. He's not able to turn it. See if we can take a second look at this one. Another good service.
Yeah, really good ball, and a good little route from Amatovic, too. A lot of times we see him backpedaling on him, but he snuck behind. Man, Wethersfield's going to kick themselves if they don't get a couple on the board, because they've had a couple of really good looks. Exactly what they wanted to have.
And we had a substitution on the far side for Masuk. Going to try to get an ID on the number over there, right at the midline next to Ahmed El-Bashir. First sub of the game for the Panthers.
We need Luke's young eyes to spot that one.
That's right. Ball comes over here near side. Nice move from number 11, Kevin Carrion, but pressure from Sardo as well as Naharo there. Goes into the backfield. You talked about it, Tom. Nick Rodriguez, height-wise, certainly a good even match with Ramo Amatovic. You don't see that in all the games for the Eagles. Rodriguez going to take the throw. It's in the offensive half. Masuk trying to mount an attack. Comes into Dewey. Quick touch over to Iacono.
Another whistle a couple seconds after the foul there.
All right, it looks like our sub into the game is number 9, A.J. Dioria. 22-14 to go here in the first half. Scoreless game. Masuk with a free kick.
They're going short here.
Cash Dewey, Joka Torre, both on the ball. They both back off. Who's actually going to take the kick? It looks like it will be, and here is Dewey. Left foots it all the way across. Nice little play there. Headed toward the goal. It's going to go over the inline, so it'll be a goal kick for Wethersfield, but nice little set piece on the free kick. Wethersfield hopefully takes some learning away from that next time that opportunity comes up for the Panthers. Maharaj as Wethersfield plays out of the back. Left-footed ball, looking for Fraga up front. Headed there by Joka Torre. Wethersfield will get the throw. Sardo's going to take it. A lot of crowd over here on this near sideline. Fraga back to Sardo. Back to Fraga. Good defensive effort from number 20, Ryan Pinella there for Masuk. And they are going to win the throw, are the Panthers.
Freshman Ryan Pinella.
That's right. Freshman starter on this Masuk team. One common opponent this year for these two teams, that was Newtown. Masuk with the 1-1 tie back on October 15th. Wethersfield, way back on September 14th out at FSA, came up on the short end of a 3-2 decision against Newtown.
The Newtown was a solid team. You know, it's not like Wethersfield played a bad game and lost that one. Newtown was good enough to win it for sure.
Yeah, here is now a free kick about 5 yards into the offensive half. Torre is going to take it. Good boot curling toward the left, headed there forward, and it's going to be headed out by Amatovic. Right foot on it from Kuye. Looks like Bello able to get to it. Sends it over to Najardo, crossing the midline now, poking it ahead. Ali Hadzik stands up, moves toward the middle of the field. Now right-footed ball down the side over there, looking for Bello against Rodriguez. Bello with some footwork, sends it toward the goal, and it goes wide left, but it looks like it's off the keeper. Should be a corner kick.
Yeah, it is a corner kick. Nice save from the keeper here. And good, you know, we talked about the confidence of Bello here. Gets the ball in the box, gets a little cutback to his right foot, and Kellenbach just gets his hand on it. It's going to be another Eagles corner kick.
All right, and for the corner, we see Amatovic comes up again. He has been active in the offensive half of the field. There's Kuye. Ball comes in. It's a low one, and it's booted out of there off the head of a Masuk defender. El Bashir gives chase, able to save it, gets it over to Bello. Nice pullback, good footwork. Pedno had a chance. Here comes Rodriguez out of there. And ball cleared by Masuk toward the midline, headed by El Bashir. Maharaj going to settle for Wethersfield, about 5 yards in the backfield. Boots it ahead, goes over Ali Hadzik. Pedno steps to it.
Ali Hadzik knew he was offside. Bello was offside too. They got to hustle back a little bit more. Ali Hadzik, that's the reason he didn't go for that ball, as he knew that he was offside.
Maharaj now near side, goes back to Amatovic. Lays it off for Kuye as the Eagles switch fields. Right-footed ball down the middle, looking for Ali Hadzik. That's going to one hop, and look at Kellenbach have to take a bit of a hop himself to get that one. Ball bounced pretty well. 18:40 to go as we're past the midway point of the first half.
Not a good kick.
Sardo with the header. Dewey now left-footed ball moving forward for Masuk, cleared there by Amatovic. Dewey again goes far side. Masuk trying to find the shape. Rigby with it. He scored their goal in their 1-0 first-round win at Abbott Tech. All-conference performer in the SWC this season. It's going to be a throw as Masuk will maintain possession. Ball comes in for the Panthers in front of the Eagles bench. Down the left side, now moving toward the middle. Kuye able to pop it out of there for Wethersfield. Pedno to Ali Hadzik, center circle. Still in the backfield are the Eagles. Near side now, Maharaj. Got some space. Lays it off here for Sardo. Sardo going to move toward the middle. In the offensive half, back into the backfield to Kuye. Far side now, across the midline. Approaching the Masuk bench. Going to take it on the run. Now plays it ahead to El Bashir. Tried to get it ahead there, but not able to make the connection. Were the Eagles. So high ball comes back. Going to bounce once. Maharaj settles on the foot. Plenty of space. Sends it into traffic looking for Naharo. He battles, but it's going to be taken away there by Masuk. Rigby with it. Nice footwork to get around Naharo. He's met, though, by Pedno to clear it over the side, but it will be a throw just a few yards inside the offensive half of the field for the Masuk Panthers. And 2 subs entering the game.
Now entering the game for Masuk, number 24, Sam Giampi. And entering the game for Wethersfield, number 19, Camden Sharkovich.
So Sharkovich returns.
And a little discussion between Bello, Sharkovich, and Aliadzik as to who are the 2 up top going to be and who's going to drop into the midfield.
Meanwhile, play is back underway. The throw comes in. Down goes Sardo. That should draw a whistle. Nice sportsmanship there as he's helped up by Iacono, number 6. Amatovic going to take this free kick in the backfield for Wethersfield. Scoreless game. 16-18 to go here in the first half. The winner advances to the quarterfinals of the CIAC Class L Boys Soccer Tournament. Kuye goes down on the far side. That's going to draw a whistle.
Yeah.
So another free kick in what is a scoring opportunity for Wethersfield.
And the Eagles fortunate there because with Kuye going down, Masuk had some numbers that play is going to go the other way.
All right, so we've got a free kick. Ali Hazik, as he has done on all of them so far, going to line it up for the Eagles.
And they switched defense on Amatovic. Rodriguez is not on him. He's on Pedno.
Here comes the kick. Right-footed ball goes in toward, it gets off the head of El Bashir, moves toward the goal. Pedno has it left-footed. Look at the save from Kellenbach. Nicely done in net as Pedno had a great rebound opportunity after El Bashir had gotten the header.
Yeah, we'll get to the replay as soon as we can. That could be the save of the game. Point blank, Pedno did such a great job to create the shooting lane. But what a save by Kellenbach to keep that one out, and then Masuk to not let any more shots find the net.
And down goes Dewey here for Masuk, and we maybe have here's the replay queued up. You see this come off.
Great flick by El Bashir, and then Pedno with a point-blank left foot shot and a great save by Kellenbach. That is a game saver.
Now here comes Kellenbach all the way up near the midline on his near side to take this free kick. So this usually means it's going to go all the way toward the goal. It's curling toward the left, gets over the head El Bashir. Kuye chases on the far side there. Nice battle. Let's see, that does not draw a whistle. Masuk maintains possession, headed there by Maharaj. Sardo gives chase, but not going to get to it, so it will be a throw for Masuk in the offensive half. 14:30 to go. First half, scoreless game. Second round of the state tournament. Rodriguez is up from the back, takes the throw. Dumps it in, gets over the head of Cash Dewey. Ali Hadzik with a nice touch up ahead to Camden Sharkovich. Goes far side. Ali Hadzik trying to make the run. Heads it forward. Look at that play to get the advantage on the ball. Met by 2 defenders, still chases, but cleared out of there by Masuk. Pedno's going to be able to get to it, though. Keep it in the offensive half for Wethersfield. Quick layoff for Naharo now. Left foot going across to Ali Hadzik. Down he goes, and they're going to say play on. No foul called there as Ali Hadzik went down inside the 18. We'll take another look.
Yeah, and a really good look from Pedno finding Naharo. And you can see on that left side of your screen, Ali Hadzik's going full speed. A really good ball. Just sneaks behind.
Now to the game for the Eagles, number 6, João Vizcarra.
So Vizcarra gets his first appearance into the game. 13:28 to go first half. Both teams look like they're trying to get the feel for this one. Wethersfield has definitely had more opportunities moving toward the net. Several free kicks already. And one, the most recent one, a great save from Kellenbach in goal, kept this one scoreless. Wethersfield trying to maintain possession. Pedno now chips it ahead.
Great ball.
Got Bello, splits 2 defenders. They converge, and he pops it right toward Kellenbach, who calmly scoops it up at the 13-minute mark.
Yeah, good ball by Pedno over the top, and I think it just hops up on Bello here as he's trying to run and knock it down to get a shot off. Hits off his right knee and squeals ahead right to the goalie.
Headed there by Couillet right at the midline. Masuk's going to send it over. Their coach makes a nice one-handed grab there, and it'll be a throw for Wethersfield. El-Bashir drops it in. Now ball going toward the goal, but nobody really in the direct area. That's a header back, and Fabi Bello had a chance if that had been bobbled by Kellenbach, but he secures it off the somewhat questionable header back.
Yeah, there was a little bit of spin on it that I think it caught Tommy Warner off guard, and then when he heads it back, Kellenbach was so close to him, it was almost like making a save.
But here come the Panthers going the other way on the far side in front of Wethersfield's bench. Good pressure from El-Bashir is going to win the throw. He will take it across the midline, trying to find Camden Sharkovich. Gets away from the Eagles. Dewey now goes down. Look at him hop right back up and maintain control of the ball. Impressive play there. He's still got it on his foot, moving toward the goal. Tries to play it ahead. There's an opportunity potentially as Amatovic is one-on-one on the far side.
Yeah, well defended there by Amatovic.
Looked like that was Piniella on the offensive attack after Dewey made a nice move. Hard to bounce up that quickly. Certainly not going to happen at my age, I'll tell you that. Ball comes in toward the 18. Pedno with a head on it. Maharaj plays it ahead. Ali Hadzik tries to settle. Good pressure there from Rigby.
Yeah,
Keeps it in bounds.
He reads the plays very well.
He was able to keep it in bounds, so Ali Hadzik forced to clear, which means a throw for the Panthers. Masuk in white going left to right here in this first half. Still scoreless. Plenty of opportunities for Wethersfield, but nothing into the back of the net yet. Some of that thanks to the goalkeeping skill of Connor Kellenbach.
And look how far out he was there. He was across the 20-yard line on the football field.
Good pressure, but only Camden Sharkovich on that run up front for Wethersfield. So out of the back now, into the offensive half come the Panthers. Pedno's going to step to this one. Quick touch. Couillet sends it over the midline. Bellows up front. You can hear the crowd wanting a little pressure here. 10:42 to go. First half. Header by Ali Hadzik. Header by Warner for Masuk. Rigby with the ball on his feet. That is a place Masuk likes to have it. Tried to play Dewey. Good step there from Viscara. He's going to be able to make the turn, and a little too much contact on the play there from Dewey. So it'll be a free kick in the backfield for Wethersfield. 10:21 to go. First half, scoreless game. Winner moves on to the quarterfinals in this Class L tournament. Maharaj, some space to move. Left foots it down the side, looking for Bello. He's met there by Warner, has to pull it back. Ali Hadzik now has some space. Splits defenders, 1-on-3 he goes, has to pull back himself. Ali Hadzik missed Pedno, goes all the way on the far side to Couillet. Plenty of room to operate in front of the Masuk bench. He sends a right-footed ball, going to go toward the goal. Warner meets it. Sharkovich has an opportunity inside the 18, but it's cleared there by Masuk. Comes all the way out to Maharaj near the 35-yard line. Maharaj defended one-on-one there by number 24, Sam Giampi. Down goes Maharaj as he was met by Joka Torre, and this will be another free kick for Wethersfield in a spot where they can maybe do something with it. 9:28 to go. First half, scoreless game. Wethersfield again with a free kick. Ball is right on the 25-yard line.
He's shooting.
It's going toward the goal. He's trying to catch Kellenbach napping, but nothing doing there. 9:15 to go. Ball went right into the breadbasket. Here is Rigby on a breakaway now. Maharaj has to try to get back. Can he do it? Morris comes out of the net, and that's going to be Rigby for Masuk with the first goal of the game. Cole Rigby, their all-conference performer. He scored their only goal in their win at Abbott Tech on Friday night, and he has the first one of this one as Masuk goes on top of Wethersfield 1-0.
Yeah, let's take another look at this one. Viscara isn't able to get the ball on the first bounce, and it looks like Rigby just able to shield off Maharaj there and put it in the back of the net.
So goal by number 10, Cole Rigby, 9:03 on the clock. We'll get the announcement here over the PA as Wethersfield will take over possession in the center circle. Sharkovich plays back.
Masuk goal scored by number 10, Cole Rigby.
So the Panthers strike first, and that is a key for Wethersfield. We talked about it in the pregame. If Wethersfield gives up more than one, that has not been a good formula for success. They come down the right side. Good hurdle there on that far side. We're going to get a corner kick, so Wethersfield has another chance with a set piece here to see what they can do. And that looks like that's LePerriere that came into the game. I think we missed the nope, sorry. That's Sardo. The shoes are throwing me off. No, it is LePerriere. It is Gabriel LePerriere.
He is in the game.
All right, I'm not seeing things. Anyway, we got a corner kick. Here it comes. Left-footed ball in toward the far post. Comes off the top of the goal. Pedno trying to get to it. He's held out of there. Header by Rodriguez. Here's Amatovic. Sends the ball across. Goes far post again. Wethersfield able to chase it down outside the 18, but there's Masuk going to take over. And out of the pack, the Panthers come toward the midline. They got Rigby again. Couillet there this time. Going to play it all the way back to Morris. That was not a soft kick. They went back to Morris. A little collision there between Morris and Giampi. Nobody harmed and nobody fouled. Here is the header by Sardo. Ali Hadzik tries to get to it. It's going to win a free kick in the backfield for Masuk. 7:30 to go. The Panthers on top of the Eagles, 1-0. The goal from their senior captain, Cole Rigby. Kellenbach comes all the way out of net again. He did this earlier. Ball in about the same spot. Going to take a free kick. A lot of action across the top of the 18. That ball curls toward the middle. Headed there by Pedno. Nice battle with Giampi. Goes far side. Panthers keep the ball in their possession. Offensive half trying to add to the 1-0 lead. Looks like that deflected. That should be a Wethersfield throw. It will be. Far side just past the Eagles bench as we go under 7 minutes to go. 6:51 remaining in the first half. Masuk, the 26 seed. They knocked off 7 seed Abbott Tech in the first round. They've got a 1-0 lead on 10 seed Wethersfield here in the first half of this one. 6:35 to go. Wethersfield lines up the throw. In toward the midline it goes. Bello able to make the turn. Fabi Bello, 1-on-3. Got some help now. Fraga up there with him. Gabriel LePerriere. Ball rolls in toward the middle. Nobody home for Wethersfield. Cleared by Masuk. So an opportunity that just didn't quite connect there on the pass.
I think had that pass come a second earlier, Fraga had a passing lane and he had a full head of steam.
So the Eagles look to rebound. Playing from behind, trying to even this one up. Far side, LePerriere battles. Bello there with him. Fabi Bello has demonstrated some outstanding footwork in these last 2 games. Julian Couillet now with a chip going toward the top. Got Fraga near the top of the arc. Here's Najarro now. He's going to load up the left foot. Can't quite get all of it as he goes down. Nice challenge from Rigby there from Masuk. Here come the Panthers trying to come the other way. Number 8, Cash Dewey, comes across the midline, covering some ground. He started in the middle of the field, goes all the way far side. Pedno able to take the ball away for Wethersfield. Lays it across. Fraga now in the center circle. He and Najarro go after it. It comes over here near side of Maharaj. Center of the field, still in the backfield, Amatovic. Sends the high ball forward, looking for Sardo. I don't think he's going to get to that one. Maybe he will, and it goes over the inline. A little bit too much on that one off the right foot of Amatovic as we approach the 5-minute mark. 5:02 to go. First half, Wethersfield trailing Masuk 1-0. Season on the line for both teams. At stake, a trip to the quarterfinals against the winner of East Lyme and Brookfield. High ball toward the center circle. Nice header there by Couillet for Wethersfield. Couillet again, able to play Fraga. Eagles take possession. Najarro now, near side to Sardo. Sardo looking for Najarro, but good step there from Iacono for Masuk. Here's going to be a throw in the backfield quickly for Maharaj. Fraga plays back to Amatovic. Amatovic now to Couillet. Couillet left foots it through. Gets past LePerriere. Nice step from Warner. Masuk takes over. Rigby plays ahead to Dewey. Watch out for Rigby as he comes on the overlap, but that's cleared by Ramo Amatovic. Gabriel LePerriere with the hustle, trying to get to it, but it's going to go over the side, so it'll be a throw for Masuk as we approach the 4-minute mark. 4 minutes even to go in the first half as we stop clock. Not sure what is happening here. The official saw something he didn't like right here near the midline.
Heard something, I'm guessing.
Oh, heard something he didn't like. All right. So we come back into action. Throw comes in for Masuk. We're under 4 minutes to go. here in the first half. Sardo is going to scoop it up as it comes back to Wethersfield on the throw. Offensive half of the field for the Eagles. They've had a lot of possession in this portion of the field and several opportunities. Corner kicks, free kicks, just not able to find the back of the net as Bello tries to split two defenders. Ball taken away. Maharaj lets it roll over the side. Quick throw goes into the backfield to Amatovic. 3:33 to go, first half. Line drive down the right side. Thinking about Fraga or Sardo there, but nothing doing for the Eagles, and it's going to be a throw. Looks like deep throw
really deep throw here, and a good opportunity for Wethersfield to turn them over, switch the fields, get it to somebody like Bello in the box.
It's got a nice ring to it. Bello in the box.
I'll take it.
All right. Here we go. It is a throw for Masuk. Sardo backs up. Nice anticipation there, able to take possession. Lays it off, trying to find Pedno, but look at the step from Dewey. Masuk. Good play from Sardo. Wins possession for Wethersfield. Look to play it to Fraga, but here comes Rigby now. Rigby out of the pack. Ball still in his foot. Lays it off here for Dewey, near side. He covers a lot of ground. Number 8, Cash Dewey. He was on the far side just a second ago. Made the run from the middle of the field. Ended up on the right side this time. Free kick just inside. Going to be a throw just inside the offensive half. Rodriguez steps up to take it. Looking up top there for Giampi. Wethersfield. Fraga comes out with it. Makes one good move.
Looks like the Newington boys team, fresh off their win, is into the stands.
Yeah, Newington advanced to the quarterfinals. Got I believe, a 4-0 win earlier today over, I believe, Platte Tech. I'll have to check the grid as we got one going down the side, but the arm is up on the far side, so an offside call. Wethersfield turned away on another opportunity as we approach the 2-minute mark. 2:01 on the clock, first half. Wethersfield trailing Masuk 1-0. And we'll have to see if there is something in the halftime speech from Coach Yakum that maybe can amp up the energy a little bit. Things are a little different when there has to be a winner, and that's what we've got tonight. One of these teams is going to have their season end on certainly a disappointing note.
And I think Coach Yakum, there's going to be no panic in his voice as Fraga picks up the foul here. Wethersfield's had the chances. They should have put 2 or 3 in the back of the net. They just have to be really careful at how quickly Masuk can transition. We'll take a look at that the 1-0 goal. But I think that started off the quick free kick from Ali Hadzik, and then Kellenbach punts it ahead, and they score about 5 seconds later.
Yeah, Rigby, once he had the ball on his foot, he was not going to be caught. Good hustle from Maharaj to try, but not able to get there. And Rigby able to put it in the back of the net. Here now,
in the first half,
as we hit the 1-minute warning, another free kick opportunity for Wethersfield, Tom.
Yeah, and Ali Hadzik not on the field right now. He's taken all of these. Amatovic still does slide up, but Pedno, we saw him score from a similar spot against Newtown at that game you mentioned earlier.
That was more on the opposite hash mark, but he can certainly put it in from here. Got a lot of action bunched up right at the top of the 18. Here comes more defenders here. It's a chip. Looking for a header opportunity for Kuye or Amatovic, but does not connect. Kuye may have had the best shot there, but good defensive effort from Masuk.
Yeah, and Tommy Warner really rode Amatovic off, so he kept him outside.
So the final 20 seconds of the first half are going to tick down. Masuk with a goal from senior captain Cole Rigby that got past the Wethersfield back line and found the back of the net. That gives Masuk the 1-0 lead, and that's where we will be headed into the break as the final 2-1. There's the horn. The first 40 minutes of soccer are behind us, and Masuk with a big goal to take the 1-0 lead over Wethersfield. We'll see what kind of energy Wethersfield is able to muster here during the halftime break. We'll take a break on the audio, come back with you in a few minutes to get ready for the second half. Again, it's number 26 Masuk, 1, 10 seed Wethersfield 0 here at halftime. Welcome back to Gatone. We are just about to get underway with the second half. Masuk on top after 40 minutes. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that first half.
Yeah, Wethersfield did not have a shortage of chances here. Free kick, Tariq Alihadzik plays a beautiful ball to the back post. Amatovic gets his head on it, not able to direct it on the net. Look at this, Naharo, little dummy by Fraga, and Alihadzik with a nice pass. Sneak in Cam Sharkovic in, a little bit off balance, doesn't get his foot on the ball. And Connor Kellenbach came out all day long, out of the box there, can't use his hands. Sharkovic plays it just over the net. And another free kick. Alihadzik plays this one. And Amatovic can't get that one on there. Fabi Bello gets into the mix. Possession in the box, gets a right-footed shot off. That gets saved by Kellenbach. And then later, Alihadzik, another free kick. And look at this one, gets knocked down. Ali Pedno, great move. Left-footed shot saved, cleared, does not go in the back of the net. And here's the play of the game so far. Alihadzik with a free kick. And look at Kellenbach. Scoops it up, plays quickly. Joao Vizcarra misplays it a little bit there. Ashvin Maharaj trying to pull his guy offside. Hustles as well as he can to get to Rigby, but nice little left-footed finish. Gets past Nate Morris. 1-0, that's where we are at. Start of the second half.
Yeah, just a great counterattack there, as you pointed out, Tom. As you saw, once that ball came into the offensive half, most of Wethersfield's back line not retreated yet from being up on the potential free kick opportunity. So the Eagles look to rebound, look to find some energy here. We're just about to start the second half. Wethersfield in the black jerseys with blue numbers and white trim. They will be moving left to right toward the concourse here at Gatone. Masuk in their road whites going to be going right to left. Masuk has 2 goals now in their first 2 games of this CIAC Class L tournament. Both of them have come from Cole Rigby, their senior captain, all-conference this year in the Southwest Conference. Wethersfield has to find an answer.
And I got to imagine the halftime speech is no panic. It was, we had a lot of chances, as you just saw in the recap there. Let's just put a couple in the back of the net and make this easy. But, you know, just do what you did in the first half. Be a little wary, a little careful over those quick counters, and we'll be just fine.
So a big crowd here at Gatone ready to cheer on the Eagles, especially if Wethersfield can find a way to put it in the back of the net and tie this one up. This is going to be an early free kick opportunity again for Wethersfield.
And you know, this was something that Jakob stressed in halftime. As Alihadzik looks and thinks about a quick shot.
He thought about the quick one. We saw it in the pregame highlights from Friday night. Here's the arm up. It crosses, and there it's still moving toward the goal. Oh, Pedno had a chance with the header. Ball bounces around. Pedno with the right foot. Let's see if that got deflected. And they're going to call it, I believe, goal kick. So Pedno with the right foot sent it wide right.
Yeah, Alihadzik with a different approach that time, sneak it in on the ground, and a good result. I mean, Wethersfield got a good look, and Pedno just doesn't get it. I think there was no chance he's getting that on goal anyway. That was well defended by Masuk.
Yeah, good challenge there. Nick Rodriguez along the back line has been good for Masuk all night. We're just about a minute into the second half. Masuk with the first half goal from Rigby has the 1-0 lead. Nice tap back from Fraga to Naharo. Left foot chip. Looking for Alihadzik up front. He's trying to beat Warner. Nice defense there from Warner. Fraga with the ball still in the 18 as Warner almost didn't see where it was going. There his ball. That's a save in front of the goal. Beautiful defensive effort from Masuk. That looked like Jean-Paul Lavaredas if we saw correctly. Header there by Kuye comes back. Morris able to pick it up off the header. Lays it off for Amatovic as the Eagles look to strike again. Down the far side, ball going to get away. That's the second time we've seen a little bit, maybe too much, off the right foot of Amatovic. That goes over the sideline, so it's a throw for Masuk. Catch our breath. It's been an action-packed first 2 minutes, 38-11 to go here in the second half, or in the end of regulation. There must be a winner tonight, so if we somehow end this second half tied, we go to 2 10-minute overtimes, and then after that it would be penalty kicks to decide it if it's still tied at that point. In the crowd tonight, Tom, as you mentioned earlier, a lot of members of the Newington boys soccer team. The Nor'easters came into this Class L tournament as the 19 seed. They pulled the road win in overtime at E.O. Smith in the first round. And then earlier this afternoon, got another road win, knocked off the 3 seed Platte Tech 4-0 to move to the quarterfinals. So congratulations to Newington on their early tournament success. The way the bracket is set up, they would have to win. Wethersfield would have to find a way to get to the semifinals before they would potentially meet up with Newington.
According to Twitter, end of regulation, Berlin, Cheshire, 1-1 going into OT.
And that is a battle. Cheshire knocked Berlin out of last year's tournament. Also the only team to beat Berlin in the regular season this year. Masuk trying to move the ball toward the net. Here's a left-footed shot, going to go well high and wide. So nothing on net there for the Panthers. 36:52 to go, second half.
Other finals, not sure if you got it. These ones, Glastonbury 1, Staples 0.
And that's in Class L. All right, so we will keep checking the out-of-town scoreboard, but Dewey lays one off, trying to find Rigby up front. Nice opportunity potentially for Masuk, but Wethersfield escapes. 36:30 to go, second half. Masuk on top of the Eagles, 1-0. Wethersfield has had chances. Free kicks,
Glorious chances.
corner kicks, but just not able to put anything on the back of the net, with the exception Kellenbach with a great save off the left-footed pop that Pedno got to after the header by El Bashir. Najarro tries to play it ahead, looking for Bello. Rodriguez up there for Masuk. Let's see which way that's going to go. Looks like Masuk will take over on the throw. Panthers in white. They're going right to left. Header by Alihadzik trying to take the ball away. Goes over the side. Let's see which way. It'll be another Masuk throw now just at the end of the Wethersfield bench. Panthers finished 9th in the Southwest Conference this season. Just missed out on their postseason tournament, but that gave them a full 2 weeks of rest and preparation time heading into this state tournament. And again, they have gone on the road, second road game in a row, and they would hit the road again if they manage to win this one. Amatovic clears with the right foot. Alihadzik battling Warner in the center circle. Warner comes out of there with it. Here's Dewey now. Goes far side in front of the Masuk bench. Good footwork to keep it on his foot. Challenged by Najarro there, but still alive is Dewey. Ball takes a good bounce. He goes down. No whistle. Pedno going to come out of there with it. Right foots it toward the midline. Masuk going to step to it. High ball sent toward the goal. It's going to one hop. Ball is taking quite a bounce off of these here tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of wind going towards Nate Morris in the second half. Gives it a little bit of a boost.
So we've got a 1-0 Masuk lead. 34:20 to go here in the second half. 34-13 to go. High ball played ahead by Kuye. Into the night sky. Headed there. Out of the back, that looked like Rigby all the way back there to head that one as Masuk tries to move. Here's Rigby going to take the ball.
He's everywhere.
Really all over the field, as is Dewey. Those two up front are quite a combo. Left-footed ball toward the top of the arc. Gets past Kuye. Nice step there from Xander Hong. Sends it high. Still in the offensive half for Masuk. Panthers try to make the turn.
In that 3-5-2 formation, Xander Hong is a midfielder, but he's responsible. He comes back, and when Kuye misplayed that one, Hong was right there to make sure that Masuk didn't get an open chance on that back door.
Down the far side, Fabi Bello going to get it back from Alihadzik. He's ahead of Rodriguez, pulls it back. Fabi Bello, and that ball is cleared. Nice defensive effort there by Masuk, keeping Bello from winding up a shot. Ball played all the way back near the midline. Maharaj now, high ball, gets to Camden Sharkovich. Able to be cleared, though, by Masuk. Hong, quick touch back to Kuye. Let's see if he sends one in.
Good
line
ball.
drive. Oh, got away. Tried to play the angle. Able to split the defenders of Sharkovich. There's a left-footed ball from Najarro. Alihadzik up there, and Connor Kellenbach came off his line. There was a collision. Alihadzik looking for a call, but nothing's going to come. 32:48 to go in the second half. Connor Kellenbach has been solid all night in net for the Masuk Panthers.
Yeah, he's been tested, and he's made his life easier, too, a couple of times by getting to the top of his box and beating players like Sharkovich to the ball on some of those ones that go over the top.
And in the backfield, Kuye was able to send that ball off Giampi, and that is a throw for Wethersfield. Eagles trying to get out of the back. Header by Rigby as he battled against Pedno. And, yeah, that ball looked to be clearly off the head of Rigby, so the center ref overrules the AR. So it will be a throw for Wethersfield, but we're in the backfield. Xander Hong going to take it. Comes in at the midline to Naharo. He's met quickly there by Giampi. Now two players as Rigby comes in, goes over the side, and it'll be a throw for Wethersfield. Haven't seen that much indication. The emphatic call to throw. We were definitely clear on what that was going to be. Right at the midline, Julian Kuye for Wethersfield. Looking up front. Fraga surrounded quickly. Two defenders on him. Has to pull the ball back. Goes all the way in the backfield. Amatovic.
Good job escaping. That was not easy.
Amatovic gets past the pressure from Pinella. Sends it down the far side. Bello, nice ball. Looking for Fraga. Cleared there by Warner. Tommy Warner, senior captain. Part of that defensive back line for the Masuk Panthers. 31-10 to go. Wethersfield still trying to find some sort of combination that will put a ball into the back of the net. Eagles on the season have been held scoreless. Looks like we're going to double check our stats here as the, not sure we have that one right.
Good pressure by Fraga there, and he earns a corner kick for the Eagles.
Oh, that is correct. The Eagles have only been held scoreless twice all season. One was a tie against Southington, the other that CCC quarterfinal. Here's a low ball coming in. Ball goes toward the goal. Pedno had a chance, pops it back. Amatovic goes after it. Here's Bello with a low ball to roll over the back of the net. Fabi Bello with the turn. It rolls into the bottom left corner. And this crowd goes wild as we are tied at 1 just under 10 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, and we talked about it in the pregame show. Tariq Aliadzik, quick kick, catches Masuk a little bit off guard, and then it kind of plays pinball from there. And look at Bello, controls it, plays it in that lower left corner. What a goal from Fabi, and you see the reaction.
Goal from number 9, Fabi Bello, evens it up.
Eagles goal scored by number 9, Fabi Bello.
So the Eagles finally break through, get one in the back of the net. Now they're looking for more. Fraga lays it off far side to Ali Hadzik. He's got Warner on him. Warner with a nice defensive play, able to come out with the ball, sends it toward the midline. Gets past Masuk up top. Maharaj going to try to shield. Let that ball roll over the side just past the Masuk bench. 29:48 to go in regulation. We are now deadlocked at 1. Maharaj comes in. Ball played back. Goes all the way in the backfield. Amatovic going to switch fields. Comes across to Kuye. Plenty of space for him to operate. Now he's met. Sends it across the far side. And there is Rigby. Again, he and number 8, Cash Dewey, all over the field for these Panthers. Good step there from Camden Sharkovich for Wethersfield. Center circle now Naharo. Left foots it. Looking up top. Ali Hadzik making a run past Warner. Collision. Down goes Warner. Ball taken away by number 14, John Paul Alvaredas. It goes far side now.
Tariq's got to jump back into the play here.
Bello's out there. Sends it off to Fraga. Left foot. Deflected. Got it again with the right foot. It goes on the side of the goal.
Yeah, Sharkovich there. Good job receiving the ball from Bello, turning in traffic. Eagles, you see they've got the energy. They got the belief. I wouldn't be surprised if they put one in the back of the net in these next 2 or 3 minutes.
All right, so Wethersfield has come out of the break, put pressure on offensively. They've gotten one in the back of the net to even it up. Masuk now. Goal kick coming for Connor Kellenbach. All the way across, right foot of Kuye there to meet it, though. High into the night sky. Sharkovich battles against Lavaredas. The two of them still going after it. Now there's Rigby up to get a foot on it. Lavaredas again battling Sharkovich. Good battle there from Naharo.
Yeah, I think they called Sharkovich there. He got a little too much of the shin as he came across. I think that's a good call from the
Yeah,
ref.
good call. Free kick because Najarro had hustled, actually kept the ball from going over the sideline. So without that whistle, Wethersfield might have been moving toward the goal, but good call. Here is Kellenbach coming up to take the free kick in the backfield. We've seen this multiple times in this one. He is going to try to give this one a ride. And he does with the right foot. Maharaj there for Wethersfield. Nice header, but it's a header from Masuk. Pedno sends it high. Moving toward the other end of the field. Najarro battles, but good step there from Lavaredas. Najarro pops it away. Hong has it. Lays it back to Kuya. He sends it high into the stands, almost near our camera.
Don't hit the camera. Don't hit the camera,
All right,
Julian.
good job by Michael LaPerriere to protect the equipment
Michael.
out there. Well done on the camera work, as we like to have video. It's less fun when you just have to listen to me talk about it. 27-24 to go. Second half, 1-1 game, second round of the CIAC Class L Boys Soccer Tournament. Number 10 Wethersfield hosting number 26 seed Masuk. Panthers already have one upset win on the road under their belts in this tournament. They're looking for another one. Wethersfield trying to secure the home pitch, where, if my memory serves correctly, Wethersfield has not lost a game here at Catone this season. We'll double check that with our stat crew as well.
We got
the research team over here working on quite a bit of stuff.
You are the stat crew.
See if we can get through that real quickly. Wethersfield, 4 total losses on the year. 1 was out at FSA, 1 at Windsor. Ended the regular season with a loss at Newington, and then the CCC tournament loss to Berlin in Berlin. So no losses here on the home pitch for the Eagles, trying to keep that streak alive and maybe have a chance at another home game if they can do that. That would require Brookfield upsetting East Lyme in the game opposite this one. Amatovic over to Kuye. Kuye sends it ahead, gets past Camden Sharkovich, but look at him go after. He's going to get to it first. Battling Lavaredas, makes a turn. Good step there from Lavaredas, but Camden Sharkovich still has the ball alive for Wethersfield. Holds it up, lays it off now. Fabi Bello. We've seen the confidence with his footwork. He plays it back, gets away from Pedno. Amatovic right foots it. He's going to move into the offensive attack now. Chip shot down the left side, but intercepted there on the far side. Nicely done by Masuk, and out of the back they come. Here comes Cash Dewey across the midline. Left foot to the head, looking for Rigby. There's a chip ahead. They've got a run going. Amatovic comes back. Contact from behind. Morris is going to scoop it up.
And Kuye's down on the field here in pain.
And Bello drops to a knee, but it looks like just to tie the lace up the cleats. Kuye took a hit there as that ball went forward, and Masuk had a golden chance to try to take the lead back.
This is a big loss for Wethersfield if Kuye has to come out of the game for any stretch. He has been a rock back there on defense for the Eagles.
And he will at least come off for a short span because the trainer is on the field.
And let's take another look at this. Ball played ahead. It looks like he may have been offside. I mean, Ramo gave him a little shove in the back. Not sure exactly what. I mean, the fact that the referee is lining up right in front of Nate Morris means it was an onside play.
So, yeah, we should have the drop in the goal kick for the Eagles here.
Let's take another quick look if we can squeeze it in of the Fabi Bello goal here. Tariq Alihadzik, you see him here on the corner, and he plays it quickly, and that just creates a total scramble here. Pedno involved, Amatovic involved. It pops out to Bello, and he just rips that one lower left corner. What a goal from Fabi.
Here come the Eagles now the other way. Ball played out of there by John Paul Lavaredas, number 14. He is a junior defender for this Masuk team. 25-16 to go here in the second half. Ball is on the far side. Wethersfield trying to get to a slide tackle there from Warner. Nicely done. Senior captain Tommy Warner on the defensive effort for Masuk. Leads to a throw for Wethersfield. Eagles trying to add to their second half output. Somersault there on that far side by Ali Hadzik. 2 players went down. Official puts both arms up as if to indicate Nothing for me to call here. 24-42 to go. In regulation, we're in the second half. Second round tournament action. Wethersfield and Masuk. We thought it would be a tight game. We thought it would be low scoring. So far, we're on point. Ali Hadzik at the header. Oh, yeah! In the back of the net. Tariq Ali Hadzik with the header puts it in a perfect spot. And Wethersfield has jumped ahead now 2-1, 24-28 to go in the second half.
Let's take another look at this one here as the team celebrates. Fraga here serves a nice ball into the box, and it bounces. Ali Hadzik gets his head on it, and it just spins into the net. What a play from the Eagles.
So Wethersfield gets the crowd into it. There's a big crowd out here in the stands tonight. They have been looking for something to cheer for. Not much along those lines for the home crowd in the first half, but now the Eagles have put 2 on the board in the second, and a little fake, a little balk here on the kickoff as we start and replay. 24-28 to go. We'll get the announcement of the goal.
Eagles goal scored by number 7, Tariq Hadzik.
So the Eagles have found new life in the second half. They've put 2 on the board. They're on top of Masuk, 2-1 at stake, a trip to the quarterfinals. Now the defense has to step up, as they have done all season long. This 1 on the board for Masuk is a good number for Wethersfield. We talked about it pregame. If Wethersfield gives up a second goal,
Oh, great pass.
there's a great ball. We got Sardo alone down the right side. He's got Sharkovich with him. Sardo pulls it back, met by Warner, sends it over to Sharkovich, puts it toward the goal. It's going to be scooped up and picked up there by Connor Kellenbach in net. Nice move for Wethersfield. Sardo was alone initially, but Warner close forced him to pull it back.
And Fraga is going down. He got clipped when he made that great pass over to Sardo. And I think we're probably going to get a clock stoppage here as they check out Fraga.
All right, so the clock stops. Looks like they will, as Ali Hadzik does initial trainer duties there, taking a look at
He does a little bit
Fraga.
of everything.
So, Tom, I will admit I did not catch the initial kick. Was that on the go-ahead goal when it went to Ali Hadzik? Who had the kick on the far side?
That was Fraga.
That was Fraga.
Yeah, he and Naharo
Okay.
were working a little 1-2 on the sideline. Fraga sent it into the box, bounced. Tariq steps up, puts it in. Let's see if we. Is that what we got queued up? Yeah, here we go.
Well, let's
again.
take a look.
Fraga serves a good ball. Ali Hadzik reads it perfectly, somehow spins it in. It looked like it was off goal and then spun its way in.
Some defenders in the area there, but nicely done from Ali Hadzik. Wethersfield on top 2-1. We're back in play. Wethersfield in the offensive half. Sardo going to load up the left foot. Nice ball that gets through, but it goes all the way through. It curled a little too much toward the near post as Ali Hadzik was trying to come across from the far post. Ball got away here. Let's see which way we're going with it. Looks like it's going to be, we got 2 players waiting to throw soccer balls in. We got to find the right game ball here, and Hong has it. So Xander Hong for Wethersfield. Deflected off the head of Sardo. Naharo tries to step to it. Sardo tried to keep it in bounds, but it goes over the side. So Masuk will take over on the throw. 2-1 Wethersfield lead. Throw comes in for Masuk. Xander Hong with a high boot comes in. Camden Sharkovich up top. Has 2 defenders to beat. It's off Sharkovich's head. He splits 2 defenders. Warner steps to it. Top of the arc now. Ali Hadzik goes off his shoulder. He's inside the 18. Has to battle Rodriguez. Pulls it back. Warner and Rodriguez. Ali Hadzik and Rodriguez go down. The official right on it says play on.
Yeah, good no call.
And here it comes to
Look
the
at the
center
hustle
circle. Look
from
at the slide
Pedno.
tackle from Pedno, but here is Masuk still on the attack. Wethersfield's got to step to it. Amatovic does. Sends it high forward. Ali Hadzik never came back, so he's well offside if Wethersfield gets the ball to him. He never really came back into the play after going down in the box on the previous attack. No, the touch gets away from Torre there. Wethersfield, nice ball laid across. Good step there, and that is Nick Rodriguez, junior defender for this Masuk team.
Yeah, a little bit more pace on that from Sardo, and maybe it gets to Ali Hadzik, but great step by Rodriguez to get in that passing lane.
Deep throw in the offensive portion of the field. Sardo to Nahado, left-footed, about curling away. nobody on that far post there for Wethersfield.
Yeah, and it had a little knuckle to it too. You know, had that broke to the right instead of the left, it could have been interesting.
Might have been a challenging one for Kellenbach to try to read if he'd had to make the save, but it went well to the left of the goal. Kellenbach now with the goal kick. It's high toward the far side. Through the center circle, headed by Pedno, but it goes back to Amatovic in the backfield. Wethersfield trying to play the ball forward. Bello does. Ball played ahead. Sharkovich is up there, but Kellenbach going to come well off the line to pick it up. There's Joao Vizcarra in the game now. Coulier still on the side after going out with that injury. And there's a lot of contact from Najarro, and that is going to draw a foul in the backfield.
And not just Coulier, but Fraga as well. Two of Wethersfield's starters. And here comes Kellenbach to take the free kick. We've seen him drive the ball a good 50 yards in the air.
This one is actually, it's going to be just about a yard in the backfield, and he's going to throw it a little over the midline. So if Wethersfield can somehow get to this ball first, they're going to have an opportunity as Kellenbach's going to have to sprint back about 60 yards to get back in front of the net. He sends it high, though. Wethersfield's got to defend first. Pedno's going to let it go. It's going to go over the end line. Nobody made contact, so it'll be a Wethersfield goal kick.
Yeah, and smart play by Ollie to let that one go. He could have easily won it, but he recognized nobody was behind him, and that was going to skip out of bounds.
And into the game, Julian Coulier back on the back line for the Eagles.
That's great news for the Eagles that Coulier's okay, coming back into the game, and looks like Xander Hong sliding over to the left side for Maharaj.
Now in the game for the Eagles, number 17, Julian Coulier, and number 11, Joao Fraga.
Oh, that ball's tipped ahead. Camden Sharkovich is ahead of the pack. Warner chases him down inside the 18. Ball comes for the right side. Sardo now. Good battle there. Lavaredas for Masuk, and they're going to come the other way. Good takeaway. Nice tackle from Najarro. Ball is deflected. A little bit of a pinball action there, but that should... Oh, I thought that was deflected. It is going to go the other way. The AR on this side says Wethersfield ball, so a throw in the offensive half.
Yeah, nobody I've seen this year is as good as Leo Najarro at chasing people down, sometimes picking up a foul, but always making it challenging, winning the ball and turning it into some offense.
Sardo with the throw. We got another announcement.
Now entering the game for the Eagles, number 18, Ahmed El-Bashir.
So Camden Sharkovich had some good opportunities up front. Great hustle going after the ball.
Yeah, and he's earned this break here. He has been working hard, challenging everything. We'll probably see him back on the field in another 5 minutes, let him get a rest. But, you know, he has been hustling all game long.
So Coulier, one of the captains for this team, along with Pedno and Morris, back into the game after going out with injury. That ball's popped over left side. Najarro sends it over. Bello's going to get to it. Outside the 18 now along that far sideline. Look at the footwork again as he tries to split two defenders. Had the angle on it initially, and now Masuk able to clear toward the midline. Good step from behind by Ramo Amatovic against Giampi there, number 24 for Masuk. Battle for the ball. At the midline now is Xander Hong for Wethersfield. Deflected by, looks like Kevin Carrion on the far side there for Masuk. Sends it over the sideline. So we are more than midway through this second half, 18:07 to go here in regulation. Wethersfield has stormed back 2 second half goals to take a 2-1 lead over Masuk. Ball gets past El-Bashir. Good header there from Masuk. Wethersfield, though, Vizcarra has it. Plays it back now to Najarro. He's going to try to load up the left foot. Look at Warner. He's really been all over the field as well in the backfield. Good play by Fabi Bello. Sends one that Kellenbach has to save. Rodriguez clears it over the sideline, so Wethersfield will get a deep throw. We'll take a second look at this one.
Yeah, and like you said, Tommy Warner steps out, and Fabi Bello, little cut back to his right foot, gets a good shot off, and Kellenbach another save. He's made a number of them today.
17:25 to go in regulation. Again, if this one somehow ends up tied, if Masuk gets a second goal. And that's where we stand. If we're tied at the end of regulation, it goes to 2 10-minute overtime periods, and still tied at that point, we go to penalty kicks to decide who moves on to the quarterfinals. Good touch there from Najarro, trying to get the overlap to Sardo, but better defense there from Masuk. Here come the Panthers the other way. Down the near side, Torre lays it off, trying to find Dewey, but it's taken away. Pedno now sends it into the offensive half. Boy, let's see if El-Bashir can get to this one. Warner going to try to chase it down. Plays back to the keeper. El-Bashir still going after it. Puts pressure on. Nicely done there. Forces the quick kick from Kellenbach. It gets away from Masuk on the far side, so Wethersfield earns a throw. Good hustle up top by Ahmed El-Bashir. Back toward the midline we go, Xander Hong. Nice move. Lays it off in front of the Eagles bench now. Bello with the ball. Far side. Here's Vizcarra now. Splits two. Good pressure from Masuk from behind. Ball goes toward the midline. Pedno with a touch. Hong with a high ball goes over the sideline. So a throw coming from Masuk on the far side. 16:08 to go, second half.
Now into the game for Masuk, number 20, Ryan Pinella.
So Pinella back in the game up top for Masuk, the freshman starter for this Panthers squad. 15:50 to go, second half. Wethersfield trying to add to a 2-1 lead. Julian Couillet with a nice ball up top. El-Bashir is going to be called offside. The arm is up from the AR right here on the action. Looked like couldn't have been more than a step, but he was ahead, not shoulder to shoulder. So here comes Kellenbach, take the quick kick, line drive up ahead. Couillet's there waiting for it. That could have caught Wethersfield off guard. Nice play by Kellenbach trying to get the quick and sent that one low as opposed to some of the high sailing kicks that he sent in toward the offensive portion of the field. Good play from Couillet there. Pedno's going to win the ball. Draws a whistle. A little too much contact, so we get a dangerous free kick brewing here for Masuk. They trail Wethersfield 2-1, but the Panthers have an opportunity on this left side.
And Wethersfield has been good at defending these. Pedno, Amatovic find their way to get their heads on it just like they do on the offensive end. But you never know what these guys have in store. Bringing a third guy here.
And you see Rodriguez slowly stepping into the action. He is the player who basically matches Amatovic in terms of height when they stand next to each other. So let's see if Masuk is trying to put the ball on his forehead. The official backs up the three-player wall for Wethersfield. You got two players on the ball. It's going to be a four-player wall now for the Eagles as Vizcarra joins. Torre runs past it. Here's Dewey. Left foot's deflected off the wall. Can Wethersfield get to it? Rigby plays it forward for Masuk. It's off the foot. Nicely done by Nate Morris as that ball came eerily close to sneaking into the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, look at him climb the ladder here. This ball gets played over the top, and I think Morris is going to have an easy time with it, but good pressure there. And man, that was a little more interesting than
may have grabbed it off the crossbar, but too close for comfort if you're an Eagles fan.
And managed to stay in bounds with it. If he gets over that line, it's a corner kick, and Wethersfield's not out of danger.
Here come the Eagles the other way. Good pressure from behind by number 9, A.J. Dioria. Masuk going to try to go the other way. There's Vizcarra in the center circle, able to take it away. Here come the Eagles on the attack. Vizcarra looking down the far side, through ball, tapped ahead by Fraga. John Fraga back in the game as well. Vizcarra turns in toward the 18. That ball looks like it might have hit the forearm, but arms were down, so not really an egregious play there. Couillet has it near the midline. Back to Amatovic in the center circle, still in the backfield. Near side back to Couillet. He crosses the midline. Sends it ahead, and that's going to be Lavaredas there for Masuk. Here comes Rigby across the midline. Up ahead, but Couillet going to get to it first. Dangerous curling ball toward Morris that he just plays with the foot.
Some of the most dangerous saves Nate Morris has had to make have been off the foot of Wethersfield players.
I mean, Wethersfield not messing around. They're putting some pepper on those balls back to Morris, but here comes a cross that's headed there by Amatovic, headed by Rigby. Pedno, high kick, coming toward the midline. Bello with a header. And it goes over the side, so that's going to be a throw going for Masuk. 12:32 to go, second half, 2-1 Wethersfield lead. Masuk had the only goal of the first half, off the foot of Rigby. Wethersfield has two now in the second half. Bello, Ali Hadzik, the goal scorers. That's where we stand, 2-1, Wethersfield advantage. Again, at stake, a trip to the quarterfinals. Ball comes in. And look at the shield there from Sardo as he braces for the contact, then comes out with the ball. Tries to play El-Bashir. He's got to make an awkward turn to get to it. Oh, it kept it in bounds initially, but it goes over the side, so it'll be a throw for Masuk. I don't think El-Bashir realized that ball had crossed the line. He was still ready to play. A good hustle, but not able to keep it in. Here comes number 14, John Paul Lavaredas with the throw for Masuk. Looking for Pinella up front. Here comes Rigby now into the 18. Popped out of there by Pedno, but Rigby's got it. Makes the move. Pedno with a solid defensive error. The ball sent toward the goal. And again, Morris has to take one almost off the crossbar. He is off his feet on these last couple of opportunities. You can see him take a little break there as we get the nice tight shot on the camera.
Look at him smiling there. Here we are, nervous. 11 minutes to go, and you know he's just cracking up in the box.
Excellent work by our cameraman Michael LaPerriere tonight. 2-1 Eagles lead. Opposite this game in the Class L bracket is a battle that started about the same time between East Lyme and Brookfield. We do not yet have a score update on that one. Brookfield as the 18 seed. If they were to win and Wethersfield hangs on, that quarterfinal game would be here in Wethersfield. But if 2 seed East Lyme gets the victory and Wethersfield hangs on here, the Eagles would hit the road for the first time in this tournament. East Lyme, the defending Class L champion, 2 seed this year. Brookfield, as we mentioned before, put an end to Wethersfield's season in 2023. That was a second-round tournament game in Brookfield. 4-2 final after the Eagles had battled tough in the first half. Brookfield just too much, and we've got subs into the game.
Now into the game for Masuk, number 24, Sam Giampi. And entering the game for your Eagles, number 7, Tariq Alahadzik, and number 19, Kevin Sharkovich.
So as we're under 10 minutes to go, you have to wonder if this is the group that may play this one out for Wethersfield. Sharkovich and Alahadzik both back in. Nice ball by El Bashir. Let's see if Alahadzik can get to it. Headed there, and Rigby sends it forward. Matovic's going to have to chase as Dewey's coming after it. Can Morris get to it? And a collision there as Cash Dewey came running in. Good speed there. Good no call, in my opinion.
Yeah, Wethersfield's got to be a little bit careful there. That was 1 second difference, and Rigby's going to get there, and he's going to be in alone.
And that one was Dewey. They're both so fast, it's hard to keep.
Can't read the numbers.
They're a blur as they go by us, but Rigby played the ball ahead to Dewey. Here's a throw again for Masuk right here at the midline. Good pullback, but look at, you talked about it before, look how quickly Naharo gets back into the play. But there's a ball brewing for, look at the save from Nate Morris on the shot from Rigby. 8:52 to go, and Nate Morris keeps this one a 2-1 lead. Let's take a second look on the great
beautiful
shot.
Through ball, and look at Morris here. Outside of the right foot, gets the paw up on it. Wethersfield not out of the woods, but a huge save from Morris.
Huge save, but we got a corner kick for Masuk in the near corner. Panthers trail at 2-1. They've got one player right in front of Morris. They've got everybody else lined up on the far side. Zanderhong for Wethersfield's near post. Ball comes in. He and Kuye step to it. It's going to be another corner kick for Masuk. 8:15 to go in regulation. Panthers looking for the one that would tie it up. Wethersfield trying to hold on to the lead and send the ball into the other half of the field. Here it comes again. Kuye with the line drive, able to step to it. This one stays in bounds. Camden Sharkovich now for Wethersfield. Ball moves. Look at Cash Dewey battle against Sharkovich. Here's El Bashir now. Able to get past Dewey, but over the sideline, so it's going to be a throw. The pressure up front leads to a throw in the offensive portion of the field for Masuk. Quickly in come the Panthers. Looking for Dewey now. Popped out of there by El Bashir. It'll be another throw for Masuk. In toward the top of the 18. Frog able to step to it, knocked down as he sent it forward. Let's see if that keeps him on the turf. He was hurt earlier. It looks like he is down still. And there's a collision in the center circle. Players are down. Ali Hodzik's still down. We're stopping clock. We got to stop clock here as Ali Hodzik is hurt. Trying to hop it off. So, a couple of collisions there. Ali Hodzik went down in the center circle, and that ball is going to go to Masuk.
They let the play carry on from the Fraga injury as he sent it up. Ali Hodzik got there first, but then he ended up, I think, being offsides, and that's what the call was here before he had gone down. But the bigger concern is Fraga going down for the second time this half.
Yeah, he got to the ball first, played it forward, but as he was kicking the ball, took a hit, collision. He went down, still been down this entire time. Trainer on the field. So we've got 7:01 on the clock. Wethersfield has a 2-1 lead. Both Eagles goals here in the second half from Bello and Ali Hadzik. They've jumped ahead after trailing it 1-0. Masuk had the only goal of the first half from Cole Rigby. Fraga is up, but walking very gingerly as he moves toward the sideline. Trainer talking to him the whole way. So when we restart, and good job from Tom McCarter to sort this out, it will be a free kick for Masuk based on the offside call.
And we get 2 new bodies in. Ashvin Maharaj returns, and Fabi Bello comes in the place of Ahmed El-Bashir.
All right, so the Eagles form their lineup here for this final 7 minutes of action. 7:01 to go. We had Bello and Maharaj just entered the game for Wethersfield. So, Connor Kellenbach, the senior keeper for Masuk, is going to take this kick. It's about 3 yards in the backfield.
Amatovic does not choose to mark a man, so he's got the freedom to go wherever he needs to win this ball.
Here it is, right-footed ball. Goes toward the middle. Kuye gets over his head. It's in toward the goal, headed by Amatovic. Here's a chance for Masuk, but they send it wide off the foot of Giampi. So it goes wide right. It will be a goal kick for Wethersfield. And we are moving ahead. So we get the clock moving, 6:49 to go here in the second half. Morris directs some traffic as Amatovic's going to take the goal kick. It is high. It is over the midline. Ali Hadzik with the header, flicks it ahead, looking for Bella. Nice header forward. Can Camden Sharkovich get to it? Torrey gets to it first for Masuk, but he clears it over the side, goes behind the Panthers bench, so it will be a throw on the far side for Wethersfield. 6:23 to go here in regulation, second half action in the second round of the CIAC Class L Boys Soccer Tournament. Been a good one, folks. 26 seed Masuk on the road for the second straight game has given Wethersfield everything they can handle, and it's only a 2-1 Wethersfield lead as Kuye has to chase this ball down. He's going to head back to Morris. Nicely done there, allowing Morris to pick that one up off the header. Morris gives the ball a few bounces. One more for good measure, and then a left-footed boot. High, going to go over the midline. Bello lets it bounce. Header by Masuk. Headed forward there by Najarro. Camden Sharkovich battles. He's got it. Oh, and that's going to draw a whistle. The official says too much contact. And I'm not sure if we had a signal.
What these gestures are.
Yeah, it was looked like the gesture was like he was going to VAR, but we don't have that here.
Well, we do.
I'm not sure. Oh, we have it,
we do.
But he doesn't know that. All right, so Kellenbach going to take the free kick. Ali Hadzik is with Warner right in the center circle. Wethersfield would love nothing more than to get this one and run a quick counterattack, but that ball's going deep down the right side. Pedno with a header. Good job by the Wethersfield captain to clear that one. It goes over the side, though. As we hit the 5-minute mark, we got 5 minutes left in regulation. A one-goal game, 2-1. Wethersfield over Masuk for a chance to go to the quarterfinals. Masuk trying to get it back, trying to even this one. Maharaj going to send it over the side. Nicely done to avoid the corner kick. It's still a deep throw for Masuk, but that's a better situation defensively for the Eagles as the ball's in the shrubs on the far side. We're going to get the replacement ball. We've talked about it all season long. There must be 78 soccer balls over in the hedges on the far side in that corner. Here comes the throw for Masuk. Good pressure. Nice step there from Bello. Trying to keep the pressure on. He's going to come out with the ball. Wethersfield on the attack. Got Ali Hadzik down the side with him. He sends it down, tries to split the defenders, and there is Kellenbach all the way out. And look at Ali Hadzik try to draw the contact, but the official not having any of that. Header by Kuye, moving the ball forward. Najarro gets over him. Here's a header by Torrey. Header by Pedno. Torrey going to step to it. So is Camden Sharkovich. Ball still in play, spinning. Ball left-footed forward, but Ali Hadzik is many yards offside, so he does not make an attempt on that one. Warner's going to send it back to Kellenbach. Here comes Ali Hodzik now to put a little token pressure on, but ball sent back into the offensive half for Masuk. There is a header from Xander Hong. Cash Dewey plays it. He goes down, but nothing doing there as Pedno stood his ground. Najarro goes down, trips up Torre. Ball played forward now by Masuk. Good play by Iacono. Down the right side come the Panthers. Ashwin Maharaj with the defensive effort on the far side. Two players go down in the box. The official, the AR says nothing doing, gives the safe sign, so we play on. Good play by Ashwin Maharaj, but Masuk still keeping the pressure on. We are approaching the 3-minute mark. Dewey sends one forward. Able to make the turn are the Panthers, but look at Camden Sharkovich with the shield as Giampi tried to get to the ball. Morris scooped that one up.
Yeah, I think it crossed the line, then he scooped it up, which is probably the best case scenario because now he can take his time, set up a goal kick. Let's take a look at that quickly at the play by Maharaj here. Masuk player cuts back, Maharaj. Good no call there.
Maybe too close for comfort, but the official, the AR on that side was right on it. Yeah. Ali Hodzik with a header. There's a flag up here, and that's going to be a foul. That should go Wethersfield way.
He had Tariq's arm hooked. Oh, look at this if he plays quickly.
And the official is lining up. He wants the AR. So
to move the ball up?
A little too much time. Take some of the momentum away from Wethersfield there, but 2:15 to go. Eagles on top 2-1. This allows Amatovi to come all the way up from the back and to take this kick. So he will send it for a ride with the right foot. Action is on the left side. Camden Sharkovich is alone here on the right side. Ball goes right down the middle, and that is a football field goal through the uprights. So under 2 minutes to go, 1:52 on the clock. Wethersfield gets nothing out of that free kick opportunity as it sails high over the goal. Kellenbach going to take the goal kick now for the Masuk Panthers. He sends a line drive toward the center circle. Gets past everybody, played by Maharaj. Bouncing through the center circle, Pedno sends it all the way forward. You can see some frustration from Ali Hodzik. He wanted a little bit of a chance to play that ball, but 90 seconds to go in regulation. Played forward by Masuk. Down goes the Masuk attacker. They've still got the ball, though, so play on the advantage. This is Rigby trying to send it across to Dewey. Good step there from Xander Hong. Here comes Rigby again, all the way from the far side. Plays it toward the middle, played out by Pedno. Torre now to Cash Dewey. Dances with the ball. Good footwork. Down he goes. Pedno with a strong defensive effort there. Far side. Masuk still with the ball. Cleared initially by Bello, but still in the offensive half. Leravedis. Ball kicked out of there by Ali Pedno. It will bounce over the side right in front of us, right at the midline. It's going to be a throw for Masuk. Here come the Panthers the other way, trying to find a way to even this one up. Initial clear by Sharkovich. Najarro chases it down.
Oh.
That's going to draw a free kick as Cash Dewey went down. Gets up and gets a little shove to Najarro. A little extracurricular, but we are 36 seconds to go, folks. This could be the ball game as they're going to bring Kellenbach up from the back to take it. They put everybody in the box. Kellenbach, right foot to the head. Headed by Xander Hong, and that may do it, folks. Ali Hodzik is alone. Kellenbach is running back. Ali Hodzik has to beat one. He's taken down. And there's going to be a little extracurricular there
as we
had a collision. Are we stopping clock? We've had no signal yet. The clock is continuing to run. And now he's stopping. He wants to stop it now. So we've got 5 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if the official resets. We're not sure what he was trying to get to there. There was a breakaway opportunity for Ali Hodzik.
He's going to
Kellenbach, who had come all the way up to take the free kick, was trying to get back. He was the last player to beat. A collision there. Both players bounced up, a little pushing and shoving. So we got to sort this one out on the field.
I think the discussion now is the goalie going to get a red card?
And we are trotting back. He is going to get a booking, and he is out of the game. So that's a red for Connor Kellenbach off the collision. So really a breakaway opportunity. And they said he did not play the ball. And Tom, I don't know if you've got a second look at this one.
We'll have it in the postgame.
We'll have it in the postgame. I put a little too much pressure on us. Folks, you have no idea what it's like here in the booth. Tom McCarter is spinning through video all through the game, trying to make sure we've got replays, trying to make sure we got highlights for afterward to use in pregame. So we've got a new keeper in goal here for Masuk, unfortunately, we've got 2 players identified as 0 on the roster, so we're not sure which one this is.
Yeah, and I would bet you $1 million Tariq Aliadzik is shooting this ball. 5 seconds to go. The game is in hand. He wants to put this one in.
And no signal from the official to add any time to the clock, so...
Looks like we're going to have it here.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, how much time?
All right, we are going to add. How about that? Just when I thought it was done, we're going to reset the clock to 14. So all Wethersfield really has to do is put this ball in play. Clock will start to run. Masuk would have to go the length of the field, but here it's going to be, and he does not shoot, Tom. He sends it down the far side looking for Bello. Bello inside the 18 is going to let it fly, and they're saved. Last 10 seconds, tick off. 6, 5, the ball goes high toward the midline. 3 seconds. Pedno gets to it. That'll do it, folks. There's the horn, and Wethersfield hangs on the second half comeback. 2 goals for the Eagles in the second 40 minutes after trailing 1-0 at the half. We talked about it in the pregame. 1 was a magic number for Wethersfield. When they can keep the opponent to 1 or fewer goals, the Eagles have a much better chance of winning the game. They have not won a game all season in which they've given up more than a single goal.
And the Eagles had such a great first half. They weren't able to find the back of the net. Masuk has a quick counter, puts one in. They trail 1-0 at halftime, and you know it's easy to come out, feel a lot of pressure, but they came out and created instant offense, scored a couple of goals, fought through a couple of injuries from their players. Fraga, we hope he's okay. Kuye was able to make it back into the game, but what a great second half for the Eagles. Down a goal, biggest game of the season. They're able to advance and advance to the quarterfinals.
Survive and advance. That is the key. We do not yet have a score update on the game opposite this one in the Class L bracket. Again, that was 2 seed and defending Class L champion East Lyme hosting number 18 seed Brookfield. That game, the winner of that one will now play Wethersfield. If Brookfield is able to pull the upset, Brookfield comes here to visit Wethersfield in a quarterfinal game. If East Lyme hangs on and gets the win at home, they will get to host the quarterfinal game as Wethersfield would travel to East Lyme. Well, folks, we had a good one here, and we're going to take a look now at some of the highlights from an action-packed 2-1 Wethersfield win.
Yeah, let's take a look here at late first half scoreless. Tariq Aliadzik tries to catch the goalie, Connor Kellenbach, off. And look at him, plays a quick one. Joe Aviscar just sneaks past him, and we got a breakaway. Ashvin Maharaj gets on his horse, does everything he possibly can. Morris comes out, but a great finish by Rigby there. 1-0. Masuk would take the lead into the half. And here's Aliadzik again. Another quick kick on a corner kick, creates a little bit of chaos. Pedno tries to heal that one. Amatovic gets his chest on it, pops out, and look at Bello. Keeps his knee over it, buries it in that bottom left corner, and look how fired up he is. Mobbed by his teammates. That ties the game 1-1. And then here, Fraga. He had been injured a couple of times. He and Naharjo working a little 1v1. Oh, serves it into the box, and Aliadzik gets his head on it. Somehow he spins it in. And then Masuk threatening. A nice little through ball there. Rigby, who scored the goal outside of the
save of the game.
Shot. Save of the game. Nate Morris gets his paw on it. And here we go. Late. Masuk, the final minute, trying to tie it up. Kellenbach puts it in. Xander Hahn gets his head on it, and it's just Tariq Aliadzik and Kellenbach. Kellenbach aggressive all game. Tariq able to put it past him. He goes down. Tariq should have kept his cool there a little bit, knowing that the refs are on top of it. Kellenbach will get a red card. Eagles were able to run out the clock. They hold on for the 2-1 win.
And so, folks, we talked about this some on Friday. This is Coach Yakim's 25th season at the helm for Wethersfield. This is now the 21st time they've advanced to the second round, and now for the 13th time in Coach Yakim's career, he will lead a team into the state quarterfinals. We await the winner of East Lyme Brookfield to know who Wethersfield will play on Friday. We'll be wherever that game takes place to bring the action to you. We thank you for joining us on behalf of our camera operator, Michael LaPerriere, PA announcer Luke Kraut, and producer, director, analyst, investigative journalist Tom McCarter. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We'll see you Friday for quarterfinal action.